Why AB5 is bad in California. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. And this video is about the sharing economy. It's about Uber drivers. It's about people in California working in the sharing economy industry. And this is a law, AB5, which pretty much wants to make all independent contractors employees, okay? Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because earlier I was in a Facebook group. I was scrolling on Facebook and I was in this Facebook group. This is one of those like I have a free trial to this Facebook group, but this is like a paid Facebook group. So if you want like full access to this Facebook group, like you have to pay money, like something I wouldn't pay for, just to hear about drivers complain about how they don't make money. But anyway, so I'm in this Facebook group, and the guy who started this group, he's doing a live stream, and he's talking about AB5, and he's talking about this sickness that's going on, and he's talking about how he believes that if a driver gets this sickness, okay, that's going on, that originated from China, if a driver gets this sickness and they're sick and they're coughing, he believes that drivers will continue to drive and drivers will spread this sickness around because drivers don't have enough money, okay? So I'm listening to him and I'm thinking, well, this is very, very convincing, okay? Because like don't get me wrong, like I'm a social media influencer. I know how to say things to convince people to hear them out, okay? So I'm listening to him say this and I'm thinking to myself, this is pretty messed up for Uber drivers, but this is not just so messed up for Uber drivers, this is messed up for anyone, okay? Like anyone, not just Uber drivers, but anyone with any job. Okay, any job, like if you're sick and you don't have money to take off work, because his argument is Uber drivers don't make enough money, so they can't take time off. So he's saying, oh, I imagine there's going to be lots of Uber drivers and lots of Uber drivers out there that will get this sickness, this thing that's from China, and they're going to know it. And they're gonna continue to drive because they don't have money to take off, okay? I'm just sitting there thinking, yeah, this could very well be true for Uber drivers, but this could very well be true for anybody with any job, okay? His other argument is Uber drivers don't have health insurance, okay? But check this out, there's a lot of people in the US that don't have health insurance. There are a lot of people in the US. His argument is, you know, if someone is sick, how are they gonna afford to pay for it? Well, that's a good question. But this is not a question just Uber drivers are gonna have to think about, okay? This is a question a lot of people are gonna have to think about. Okay, AB5, let's talk about AB5, because I'm talking about this guy for a minute, and this guy's off. This is my whole thing about this guy. I think he knows that he's not making money, but he's making money on social media through Facebook, through ads, through his group. And you have to sort of keep that up if you want to make the money off of that. I used to do the same thing. Like when I used to make money with Uber, I would put out a lot of content talking about making money with Uber. And then when Uber wasn't working out, I just sort of found something else that was working out. And I just didn't just sit here and just talk about how Uber wasn't working out, because I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to give him more credit. I will put his name in the title because I want him to be able to search himself on find the video, because I told him in his live stream, like, I'm gonna make a video on YouTube talking about, you know, why I think AB5 is horrible for drivers. Now, AB5, the flexibility. This is in this live stream. I really wish I could share his video, but since this is like a private Facebook group, I can't share his video. But I'm just gonna talk about some of the things he talked about in his videos. He's talking about flexibility in Uber drivers, okay? And I'm just listening to him, and oh my gosh, he has it completely wrong. Completely wrong. He's talking about how he's been an Uber driver for 6 years, and first off, I'm gonna have to say, this guy sounds like a cab driver. He sounds like a screaming, crying cab driver. Uber is taking all of our rides and I'm not making money. That's exactly what, I know he's gonna watch this video, but that's exactly what you sound like. You sound like a cab driver, okay? Okay, so you're talking about how you've been an Uber driver in Los Angeles for 6 years, okay? and how you sit in downtown LA and you don't get rides, and you sit there for 2 hours and you don't get rides. Now I want to ask everyone that's watching this video, who is the fool here? Who is the fool? Is the fool Uber, or is the fool the dummy that's sitting in the driver's seat that's not getting any requests, but he's just still sitting there like, oh, I'm not getting any requests? If it's not working out, if it happens one night, I get it, okay? I was out earlier doing some deliveries, and it was just kind of unusual. From the hours of 10 through 10:30, I didn't get any requests. I didn't get any orders, you know? But I know normally I'm always busy during, 10 through 11. So normally I know that there's probably orders coming through. So that day, I just didn't think about it much. However, if I continue to work and I notice that, look, it's always slow around this hour. It's always slow around this same time. It's common sense for me to not work during that hour if it's always slow. It's common sense for me not to go out and work. If it's not busy, don't go out and work. But you have a lot of Uber drivers. I guess this is a really popular thing in LA, because I hear LA, they complain about this more than anyone else, like more than any other Uber drivers, okay? How it's just not busy. And I don't think a lot of people in LA even understand the whole business model of Uber. LA is not the most prime market for Uber. Like, it's not. LA is very spread out. Majority of people in LA have a car. Yeah, you can make money in LA, but not like you can in other cities. And people take flexibility, and they give their whole life up for flexibility. And in this video, we were in his live stream, we were talking about flexibility, okay? And he's talking about flexibility and flexibility. If you can work any hours you want, okay? If you have the flexibility to work any hours, you can work 24 hours in a day. However, it's only busy during Monday through Friday, rush hour. Guess what? Those are the hours you should be working. You shouldn't be working hours that are not busy. If you go out 3 times in a row and it's not busy on a Friday night, you know what? You should move on and do something else. But what a lot of people want to do is they just want to complain about how they're not making money, and they want to, pass these laws and pass these laws. The laws aren't going to help you. AB5 is not just being fought by Uber drivers. Uber drivers think that this is a law for them. Uber and Lyft drivers, they think it's a law just for them. But no, it's a law for all independent contractors. And you have independent contractors from all sectors fighting this bill. They're fighting it like crazy. It's not just Uber and Lyft drivers that are just not making money because they don't want to do anything else. I stopped driving for Uber because I wasn't making money for it. It didn't work out. It didn't make sense to me anymore. And I did something different. And you know what? This new thing that I'm doing is working out. I'm gonna give you guys some quick numbers. Now, people in LA, I'm sorry, but this is something that is just you probably can't do in LA just because of the geography. Okay? It just doesn't work out. Just like people in New York can't chill outside when it's 70 degrees and 60 degrees like people in LA can in the middle of the winter. Because in the middle of the winter in New York, it's cold. In the middle of the winter in Los Angeles, it's not so bad. It's all about geography. Different places, you can do different things, okay? In the Bay Area, you can make money on a bike, okay? You don't even need a car, okay? Majority of people, they don't just do Uber just because they just like driving people around. They do Uber because it's really easy to do, okay? It's really easy to sign up for. There's an app, you can use an app and you can make money. Okay, people don't care about what they're actually doing. They just want to make money and they want it to be chill. That's why people do Amazon Flex. Question: why I don't hear about Amazon Flex? Why I don't hear about those people complaining so much? Why I don't hear about those people complaining like all the time online? Okay, why I don't hear about like other sectors complain near as much as Uber drivers do on the internet? Maybe it's because Uber drivers have figured out that you can make a lot of money promoting Uber on social media if you say good things about Uber or bad things about Uber. But what a lot of people forget about, if you say good things about Uber or if you say bad things about Uber or Lyft, I keep forgetting Lyft here because Uber and Lyft, they're like sort of intertwined in this scenario. Whatever you say good or bad about them, it's still publicity. It's still publicity. So even all these negative videos that all these drivers are putting out there, it's still putting Uber's name out there. And I don't think people really realize this. People are just thinking, oh, the lawmakers are gonna save us. The lawmakers are gonna save us. I'm sorry to say, but I don't think the lawmakers are gonna save us. I think that, I don't think the lawmakers are gonna save us. I mean, think about it. Look how jacked up things are now, you know? You think lawmakers are gonna save us? No, lawmakers are gonna follow the money, and they're probably gonna follow Uber and Lyft, and Uber and Lyft will win. And it won't be Uber and Lyft that'll just win, it'll be other people that'll win. Now let's get back on flexibility, because I keep jumping off flexibility. Okay, so with flexibility here, a lot of times there are just too many people out working, and other times there's not enough people working. So if you became an employee, I would imagine it would be something like a checklist, like everyone won't be able to go online, okay? I can't believe Uber drivers want this. Like, Uber drivers want to be controlled. Like, you won't be able to go online, and a lot of these people say in these groups that, oh yeah, when we become employees, we're gonna have, freedom and flexibility, we're gonna have paid time off, we're gonna have lunches, we're gonna have like paid bathroom breaks. I mean, there's room for everyone to be optimistic. But I don't think this is gonna happen. I think this is a horrible, horrible deal. So the health insurance situation, let's talk about the health insurance situation. So a lot of Uber drivers are like, I don't have health insurance, I don't have health insurance. Okay, you don't have health insurance. So a lot of jobs, if they don't give you free health insurance, what they do is they just charge you for health insurance. So you're still paying for health insurance, but they're just charging you for health insurance. Now, if you're an Uber driver, you can do something like go to Covered California and you can sign up and get health insurance and pay for it. It would be very equivalent to having it taken out of your paycheck if you're working for an employer. But I guess like Uber drivers think it's just a whole lot simpler to just have it taken out from an employer. If you really want health insurance, you can get health insurance. This is just something that, can be thrown out there, and we can say, drivers can say, oh, we don't have health insurance, but there's a lot of people that don't have health insurance. So you really can't win crying about health insurance. I mean, it just never seems to amaze me. It literally blows my mind how many people who will go do something and it doesn't work and they'll just keep trying it over and over and over. I get it. Maybe you don't want to give up. Maybe you don't. Maybe someone told you to never give up on your dreams. But if this is your dream, I would say keep dreaming. Like, this is a good gig, and I sound really bad saying this because I know it's people out there, they probably got kids, maybe they have nothing else to do. But you mean to tell me you have nothing else to do? It's not like the economy is like crashing right now. Like, there's still a bunch of jobs out there. Like, there's still a bunch of places hiring. I just think AB5 is really bad. And I want no part of it, like, at all. I just want them to keep it just like it is. I want the freedom, and I want them to keep everything just like it is. People that work a lot and work longer and are really, really good at work should be rewarded more. If you can do a delivery faster than someone else, I think you should be able to make more than them, But if we're all employees, you know what that means? That means that I'm not gonna be in a hurry to go drop something off. I'm not. I'm just gonna take my freaking time because I'm on the clock. I hate that mentality. I'm on the clock. I hate when I hear someone say, oh, I'm on the clock. Because it's like, when they say it, they're saying it like it's a cool thing. But being on the clock is not really cool because you on lockdown. I mean, at least if you're an Uber driver now, or if you're in the sharing economy, or you're doing whatever, you're not like locked down. Like, you can take off if you want. But if you're on lock, and being on the clock is just a horrible thing. And whenever I hear people like post on Facebook, like, oh, I'm getting my income tax return, and like all the things that I'm like, dude, oh my gosh, you're just gonna blow it just as fast as you get it. Oh my gosh. But these are the people who want to be employees. Because if you're an employee as an Uber driver, they're gonna pay you a whole lot less. Okay, another reason why I hate this whole deal, Myself, I make a decent amount of money doing this. Like I make a decent amount of money doing this. And I imagine if I was ever an employee, I'm not gonna make nowhere near as what I make now. Like I'm not gonna make nowhere near, yo. Like they're probably gonna pay like 15 bucks an hour, like here in San Francisco. Like literally, it's gonna be like 15 bucks an hour. Like Uber drivers in LA, you're probably gonna make less if you become an employee. You're probably gonna make way less. If you're really, really excited about becoming an Uber employee, the only Uber employee I would be excited about is being an Uber employee that works at like 1455 Market Street, because that's like a real Uber job. Because just driving Uber, you can make money, but like, it's a gig, yo. It's a gig, it's a hustle. It ain't a job, it's a gig, it's a hustle. Okay, like in the summertime, things are busy, things are popping. When it's raining, things are popping. There's a lot of times where it ain't popping, you ain't gonna make no money. That's called a gig. That ain't a job. I mean, you can use this. You can use Uber and you can use the sharing economy to step yourself up to something different. Like there's a lot of people I know that's out here grinding every day and they're making money and they're saving money because they want to do something different in a couple of years. Maybe they want to buy a house, or maybe they want to open a business. You know, I know plenty of people that are doing this, and I know plenty of people that have. Like, there's plenty of people out there who, you know, bought cars in cash with money they ain't bought from Uber and Lyft, and money they ain't got from the sharing economy. There's plenty of people that ain't bought houses in the Bay Area, yo, with money they ain't made driving for Uber and Lyft. So it's possible, yo. It's possible. If it works for you. If it don't, we will only see. We will only see if it doesn't work for you. Because it seems to me, if it doesn't work for a lot of people, they want to just tell everybody it doesn't work, and they want to complain and keep crying and just keep going on and 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 on, while other people are just making money off of them. Dude, I wish I would have started one of those Facebook groups down in LA a couple years ago, but I didn't do that. But anyway, I wanted to make a response video talking about why I think AB5 is bad. I know this video will probably get a lot of dislikes from the LA community, but so what? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, y'all.